So I asked you on my story, I was like, I will answer 20 questions about me. So go ahead, ask, but be mindful. Some of you wasn't mindful, and I'm not going to answer those questions because it ain't none of your business. So a lot of them I've got to do with about my business and stuff. People want to know about that, and I will be answering that, but towards the end of the video, because it's just a bit more in-depth in that. So yeah, let's start. Question 1, are you as confident as your pictures? Wonder with Nida. I love how people are like, I hope you didn't, you know, you just probably just seeing my like, my underwear, it's alright. Okay, so are you as confident as your pictures? Oh wait, yeah, so at Wonder with Nida, you call me by my actual Insta name. I think it's just like so polite and so formal, but it's growing on me. Just call me Wonder with Nida all the time. So back to the question, am I as confident as my pictures? Yes and no. As in, like, I've got a hell of a lot of bikini pictures on there and I'm half naked and stuff. So I'm saying yes and no because it took me a while to be confident with these here. In school, what I used to do, I used to wear baggy jumpers and stuff. I used to just wrap my boobs with scarf and stuff. Yeah, it took a while for this. But yeah, I embraced them now. I think I got up to when I was 19, 20 and I was like, okay, I'm embrace them. Not even that, like, I think when I pose or something, like, you see this confidence and this thing, like, I'm like, yo. But if you see me in a club and I'm wearing this and I'm dancing, I would have my purse like this and I would dance. So yeah, there's a difference between taking a picture and being like, yeah, but then when you meet me, I'm very like, if that makes sense. I'm confident, yes, but as my pictures, like, sometimes I look at my picture and I'm like, yo, you took that picture. So I'm not confident as my picture, but I am confident, if that makes sense. I'm not answering that. What is your fear? When someone asks me this, what is your fear, I put when a footboy tries to speak to me. My fear is not living my life to my potential and missing out on opportunities because of fear. I lived in fear for a long time. I'm talking about, like, I literally used to be at one corner in my room and stuff. I used to be like this. I used to cry all the time. I was very, I don't know what the word is, but very just like, ugh. I've lived in fear, like, to be going around being paranoid all the time, like, who's watching me, who's coming after me. It's horrible, and I think one day, because I've gone through what I've gone through and something still happened, then I was like, if that happened when I was like this, like, anything can happen at any time, like, so then something just clicked in my head, like, fuck it. You just fuck it. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You can't prevent it, but you just live your life and, you know, just deal with it when something happens. I know this is gonna sound like, because I don't want to get into what's happened until the next video. But I just thought, like, I'm living my life in fear and I'm missing out on so many things. I'm not living, and I thought, this is not okay. I'm sad all the time, nah. So I was like, no, that's not okay with me. So then I was like, I'm just gonna fucking live my life. So I'm fearful of missing out on opportunities and not living and being sad. Also, if it oh, right, this is serious, okay, and I'm sharing this with you. Don't take the mic, right? I'm scared of Barbie dolls, right? Yes, Barbie dolls. Right, I used to, obviously, being a girl, I used to play with Barbie dolls and everything, and I loved them. And then my brother and my fucking cousin, I don't know how old I was like maybe 10, 7 or whatever. I still remember they took the Barbie doll I was playing with, and with the hair, there was like this. So they scared me. with the Barbie doll to the death, to like the fact that when I was like sleeping, I would have nightmares of Barbie dolls on top of me and strangling me. That's how bad it was. It was bad. Like, it's only been like a couple of years that I've been okay with like a Barbie next to me. Even my niece, would like, oh, she's such a, like, I would be like, oh. And she goes, you know, if I annoy her, she's like, oh, I'm just gonna go get a Barbie and play with it. And then she's so sneaky, she would just be there in front of me and stroking the hair, and I'm just looking at her like, fucking move. Yeah, I used to be scared of Barbies, guys. It's because I was traumatized with it, and it's not funny. It's not funny. I used to have nightmares, and it's not funny because those nightmares used to really hurt me. Like, I was scared. Next question. Tell us about your heartbreak and pain. You are beautiful, Wonder with Nidda, inspo. But my heartbreak and pain, and thank you for the compliment, it really, really means a lot. That's one of the reasons everyone's like, why do you turn your comment-ins off and stuff? Because the inboxes I get are nice, and I get to know people, because I'm not here for like, I don't know, like, I'm just not here for like, And it's a way of controlling my social media as well, because I want, being as public as I am, I want to control as much as I possibly can. So controlling my comments is about control, and I want to be in control of it. I'll get into that later because I think there's another question about it. But my heartbreak, I don't know what you guys want to know. Do you want to know about, you need to be specific in that, about my heartbreak, a heartbreak with a boy, heartbreak in general. Obviously we've all had our heartbrokens in different scenarios, and heartbreak in general, like, it's painful. Like, I've had a heartbreak where your heart hurts, you know, when your heart just hurts and you just, it's painful and you're crying. And I've had that, you know, when your heart aches. Yeah, 100% I've had that. And that's a heartbreaks in life is what makes me more motivated, and what makes me just so driven, because I don't want to feel that pain. And like, that's why I am so reliant on myself, because I know if no one can fuck my future up but me. And that pain, like, nah, I don't like heartbreak. I don't like the feeling. I don't risk it. But it's not a good thing and it's not a bad thing, because that's why I am like, I don't date, I don't do anything, because when I'm fully interested in someone, it's all about them. And nowadays people want side dishes and everything, and me, I just give my all to one person. Whereas if that person's not invested, it hurts, because it's like, yeah, I know it's just, you know, because I don't receive it. But that's why I keep myself to myself, and yeah, because I don't want to feel that feeling. Nah, especially to do with a man. Nah. And I will get into another video about situationships and relationships, because that's a whole different thing. This question is the most asked question since I joined Insta. Can you see it? Are you single, miss? I'm just put it out there, right? Whoever's asked me this question, you all better take me out on a date. You all better get me something, because why do you want to know? Like, what is it? Yes, I am single, and I am not ready to mingle, so don't even bother. I'm single, and I'm living my best life. I'm not out here hoeing, but I'm out here living. Yeah, I'm single. As you travel often, what's your comfort when you travel? What do you mean? My comfort, okay, I'm gonna go with what makes me feel comfortable, as in like sleeping or like just holding to make me feel safe. So I travel with this scarf, and I sleep with this scarf that's wrapped around my waist and stuff. It's just something that I'm like, ooh. Because at home I had a big penguin, literally it was the size of me, and I'd sleep with that, you know, just something. I don't like to be cuddled, but I like to have a leg over me, or I like to have something around, you know, so it's like, you know, just so I know something's there. And also one of my close friends, like, I've got his t-shirt, and I don't know, I think because he gives me comfort, like his t-shirt, you know, I'd keep with it because I just feel safe. I think it's just me feeling safe, like I've got something there. It's weird. But yeah, I've got my t-shirt and I've got my scarf. That's what gives me comfort when I travel and when I'm like alone, not to feel alone. Does that make sense? What is your bucket list for traveling? My bucket list for traveling, I don't really have a bucket list. Like, I want to visit Jamaica. That is, I need to. My brother's like, you're not going to Jamaica unless you've got a man, it's all savage and stuff out there, And I've heard a lot about the Caribbean. Like, I just visited Barbados on my birthday. We initially wanted to go to Jamaica, but the flights in September, they were just, nah. So we just went to Barbados and it was beautiful. Met the best people there. Zuzu, thank you. But Jamaica is definitely up there. Like, I always said, when I get married, I'm gonna get married on a beach or something. So probably Jamaica, you know, I'll probably get married there. But definitely gonna visit Jamaica. That's on my to-do list. And I don't think anywhere else I don't mind. Like, islands I love, whatever. Jamaica, LA, I obviously typical, like, I'll be going there anyway, but Jamaica, I'd say, is on my bucket list. And that's it. And Kenya, I want to visit Kenya, yes. I want to visit Kenya. Ooh, what's your end goal? Happiness is my end goal. Like, I don't want to be like, I'm not that type of person who's ever been materialistic. I think we all want a house or a car. The reason I want that is for stability. Obviously, what I never had, I want to give it to my kids and stuff. That's what is my motivation as well, is myself and for my future kids. I always said I wanted to adopt because I know what it feels like to feel like, you know, I'll get into that in another video. But yeah, so everything I'm doing is to be happy. And like, I had that mindset, like, you don't need money to be happy, whatever. But as you mature and you like grow in the world, literally money, realistically, money gives you freedom, and money gets you the things you want. Like, I'm in the Middle East because, you know, it's a stepping stone in my career. I can't do that if I'm at home and I want to grow. And money is the answer at the end of the day, but money isn't everything. Like, if I was really, 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 really unhappy, I say really, 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 really unhappy, I would bounce. Obviously there's times when you're just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? But it's not what the fuck to the extreme where like I'm like, okay, I need to leave. It's like, what the fuck, as in, oh my fucking god, like, what the fuck? But I can just get on with it right now. People who know me will know what I mean. But my end goal in life is to be happy and to just make a difference in people's life and to spread my positivity as much as I can. End goal is happiness. Talk about your business, I'll get there in a minute. This one though. What age did you lose your flowers to a man? Did you see that face? It's none of your business. None of your business. I'm a fucking virgin, mate, alright? Do you believe in soulmates and true love? Yes, I do. But like recently, like what I've been reading and watching and trying to understanding as well is like there's different types of soulmates. When I was growing up and when I was young, obviously how medias and how books and stuff, there's only one true love, one soulmate, I think there's different type of loves out there, different type of people that bring that side out of you, different intensity. So one true love, I do believe there's one that one person, that one love or something that changes you. It's from, again, heartbreak and pain. You learn a lot from that one person that you're like, damn. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean they're your soulmate, because if they were your soulmate, you would be with them. So soulmates, I feel like you have soulmates in friends, in sisters, in different, you know, different forms, where you're like, yo, flames, yo, that's yeah, like that. So yeah, one love. I do believe there's one love, as in like, I'm like all about one, you know, one woman man. So if my love can be for one person, like it's all about you, I believe in that, because if I can do that to someone, why can't a man do that with me? So I'm old-fashioned, so I do believe that exists. It's hard, but it exists. That's something you should never settle, because it is out there, and I've seen it, I read about it, I've seen it. So yeah, I do believe it exists, soulmates and stuff. 100%. I wouldn't be me if I did believe. And true love does exist out there. It's just hard, but it exists. I always say, like, if I am willing to do that, I can do that. So can someone else in the whole planet. Like, there's someone else that will. What's been your biggest obstacle in life? Wonder with Nida. My biggest obstacle is to fucking just go for it, to live. Like myself, was to overcome my fears, to overcome the things that I was saying to myself, to overcome fear. My biggest obstacle in life was to fucking figure out me, and it's ongoing. Like, as I get older and as I meet new people, as I come into different situations and different scenarios, it's like, and now this year actually, I've got into situations, and instead of getting all feisty and like, I'm still like that, but at the end I'm like, yo, calm down. Why are you like this? Like, why is that triggering you? Like, this year I'm like, why? And then I try to go to the root of the problem, because when I did go to a therapist at one point. She was like a holistic therapist, and there's one thing that she said to me was, you need to go to, no. This was my boxing trainer when I started, when I was in London, and I used to go to church with him and stuff, and he said to me, go to the root of the problem. That's the first person who said to me, go to the root of the problem. And I was like, damn. Literally, like, he gave me this example, was like, there's a tree and stuff, whatever, and like, you can see it all blossomed or whatever, but it falls down. Where are you gonna look? I'm saying it right. Where are you going to look? I think you can understand. You're going to look at the roots, aren't you? Not the top, not the middle, whatever. You're going to look at the stability, the foundation of it. So that's the thing with life as well. Like, when you look at an ongoing trigger that keeps getting in the way, you need to look at why you're behaving like that, why you're reacting like that, why, what is it, why are you insecure, or why are you always pissed off. You're going to have to go to the root, like, why are you like this? So obviously I went to the root of the problem, and I went to the root, and yeah, there's a lot of ongoing issues, yeah, that I'm dealing with. But my biggest obstacle is figuring out how I am the way I am, and how not to let me get in the way of myself. Because honestly, guys, it's cliche, but it's true. You are your only fucking obstacle. Like, what you set your mind to, it will happen. Like, honestly, like, everything up until now, and I'm 25, how I visioned myself, I was like, I've reached there, and I've had no one really around me to be like, oh, there's people that I've had around me, and just, you know, that I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Middle East, I'm gonna PT there, whatever. They're just like, yeah, because I studied law at uni, and to become a PT, it's like, everyone's like, why did you do it? And I'm like, because I found myself through fitness, and it's something meaningful. And when I said 3 years ago, I said, I want to travel, I want to work as a PT on the cruise ship and the Middle East. I've done the cruise ship, and I'm at Middle East. So fucking hell. Like, now that I got here, I'm like, you know, me being me, I'm like, what next? But I'm like, no, just chill. You're here, do what you got to do, and then I will never go into something now that's bigger than what I'm being offered. Because before, I've always been the type of person where I'm like, oh, this is boring, or this. I would always go with how I feel, because if I was unhappy, boom, bye. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, Nida, you can't do that. You need to have some sort of balance. Because at the end of it, no one's on my back but me. I've got no one to fall on but myself. So like, I'm always on survival. I say I'm always on survival mode because it's funny. Like, someone pointed that out to me and they're like, it's like you're on survival mode, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you on about? But it's true, I'm always on survival mode. Like, I'm always like, what? Because I've got no one but me, and I've been like that from day one. Like, I wasn't able to get myself out of situations, like, unless I had my own back. So yes, I live in survival mode. That's how I'm built, and that's how I will be. But I'm not gonna, you know, whatever, man. But anyway, I think I've just gone off track. But my biggest obstacle in life is myself, and it's continue gonna be myself. Ain't no one else, me. As a woman, have you ever had a broken heart, and how did you deal with it? You inspire me. Wow. What the guys, do my posts give like I've been broken like so many times or something? Yes, of course, I've had my heart broken. We all have. How I dealt with it again was to dive in, to figure out myself. I've never been the type of person to jump onto a next relationship, or to even date someone, or to talk to someone else. When my heart breaks, I think this person means with a man. When I had my heart broken first, I isolated myself, as in like I didn't want to speak to no one, I didn't want no sort of attention. I would just be like, I just went all in, which again is not a good or bad thing, because me closing off was not a good thing, but that's how I dealt with it. Some people sleep around, some people, you know, do different things to fill the void, whereas I closed off, which again isn't a healthy thing either. It was not healthy. So there's no right or wrong answer how you deal with a heartbreak. It's how you can deal with it. Do you know what I mean? I dealt with it by closing off, shutting everything out, and just trying to figure me out, trying to be like, why was you so attached? This wasn't love. Like, no. Because it wasn't love, it was attachment. Again, growing up, like the way I was, I invested in a person, in a male who was my first experience as in love. Like, we didn't do no honky ponky, nothing. It was just talking to a person. So it was like, he was my best friend and everything. It was a long distance relationship. So we didn't even see each other. But yet I felt like my world fell apart. Like, when I didn't even see this guy, it wasn't even a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even hold hands with him in public or anything. Like, it was just over the phone, and I was just like, yo. And I was invested in this person so much that like I felt I was depressed. Yo. I remember I would just cry on the sofa randomly, and my brothers would even be like, what the fuck? I couldn't, that heartbreak. I think it's because when you like when you it was like a fantasy shattered. It was like my young dreams and stuff just broken. So everything, you know, it's like believing Santa doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? It was like that. So yeah, then I was like, why? Because I've got, someone pointed it out to me at one point as well, like, you got daddy issues. And I was like, what do you mean daddy issues? Like, what the fuck, what does that even mean? And I was like, yeah, I do, because I wasn't brought up with a dad around. My mum's been my dad and my mother at the same time, so I don't lack that feeling, because my mum's been a fucking badass woman. I wouldn't be so strong and independent if it wasn't for my mum. So my mum is, you know, she's the man that I tap just everything. Like, she's got balls, and more balls than a fucking male species. I do this because a male. Like, when you say someone's a man, yo, my mum is a man. Try to fuck with her, yo, she don't give a fuck. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, I get that from my mum. My mum My mum, yo, my mum. Yo, my mum. My mum. Oh, I don't know how that went there, but my mum, I miss my mama, mommy. My mum. And there would be times, right, when my mum would have mad temper when we were growing up. She didn't care if you were in public. She would hit you in public. She would get her slippers and throw at you. She would chase you in the streets. Yo, my mum didn't give a fuck. But then all of a sudden, my mum's temper went down and stuff. Like there was nothing. Like she went down to the fact that you could say something and she'd just be like. But my mum had a heavy hand, like her hands were heavy. She would wear her gold rings and everything. You would do something, boom, you'd have a red mark and stuff. Yo, I used to be scared of my mum, especially with her plastic slipper. Yo, you know what it be. But one time my mum had a bat. Oh, my mum, right, I wasn't allowed a phone till like, God knows that I was a 20 or 19 or something. I think when I was 12, someone must have bought me a phone. It was them phones, you know, them Nokias or Sony or whatever, that underneath, like it turns the camera. I come home, I got a phone. My mum was like, give me, I gave her it. Swear to God, she got the phone, she threw it at the wall, broke, and I was just there like, my phone, how could you do that? My mum didn't care. Like, I give my daughter a fucking phone. What do you think you are? Oh, my mum didn't care. Yo, I'll never forget that. My mum's a savage. My mum's just sick. Like, mama, I love you. What do you consider as your flaw? Wonder with Nida. My flaw. I have flaws. I don't know why I need to think about this much. My mood swings. I know a lot of people there like, my mood swings. Like this year I got to actually know how fucking moody I am. But you know what, it ain't my problem. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I'm uncomfortable in a situation, I'm uncomfortable. And with me, you can tell from my face, and I will just shut down. I can't fake my feelings. It's not even about faking it, I just can't. That's my flaw, take it or leave it. I can't change that, I can't. Because for example, like if I'll give you this. I was in Barbados, like this is, and we're out and stuff, and I'm just not feeling it. And I know you're on holiday, you need to, I'm just not feeling it. I'm sad. There's a lot of things going on in my mind. I'm on holiday. I should enjoy myself, but I'm not. So my mood was just 24/7. The fact that Zuzu, we met one of the locals there who was a good friend now, and he was just like, what did he say? He was like, your face is just like, my face was known to be like, man, I can't help it. If I'm sad or I'm just not feeling it, I'm sorry. And it's bad because I know it can affect the people around me. So if you don't know how to just have a good time with me just being like this, then you probably will never see me again, because you wouldn't want to hang around with me. So that's why I love and appreciate people who can deal with my mood swings, because that's real love, because I know it's hard. And I love you, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm trying to work on it, but that's my flaw, my mood swings. And there's times when you're talking to me and I'm a good listener, but when I'm tired and when I just shut down, when my social battery is enough, I'm just like, I get really irritated and stuff. Like yesterday we were shopping and my girls, like at the end I just got hot and my feet were hurting, and I was like, I want to go home, I just want to go home. And then my mood was like, yo, I want to go home. I was like, I want to go home. Like I just switch. But I ain't a psycho, okay? Oh, this is a good one. What's your biggest turn off and on in a man? Okay. My biggest turn off in a man is fucking you just being a fucking typical man. My biggest turn off is when you just chat shit. Like you just chat shit. Like your actions don't meet your words, you just chat shit. And to be honest, I don't allow a lot of men to talk to me, because I'm just like, and my turn off in a man is a man, like I think right now I'm just not on it, so I'm just like, you're a male, like move. No, my turn off in a man is just you're just being like not who you are. I respect you a lot if you're just who you are. If you're not who you are, yo, no. My biggest turn off in a man is being who you are, being real, being a man. Actually, little things like this. I just went for breakfast with my friend, and like I even said to him, I was like, it's the little things, do you know, when like I think a man needs to make me feel protective, because I am quite power in myself and I protect myself as I'm on survival mode 24/7. So I need a man to make me feel, yo, I got you, to make me feel secure. If a man doesn't make me feel like I'm safe, what the fuck do I need you in my life? That's all I ask for, is like, make me feel safe. Do you naturally make me feel safe? Are you gonna protect me? I need protection, I need that, and I love that. Like, protect me, love me, have your eyes only for me. There's a difference, right, between a man appreciating someone else's beauty whilst you're with him, and there's a difference between him do you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate if, like, say I'm out with a guy and we see this hot girl, like, I know, like, we're not always gonna be better looking than someone. There's always gonna be someone better than you, looks or whatever. I appreciate if we're out and we see a stunning girl and he's like, yo, she's fit, and I'm like, yeah, she's fit, but that's it. Leave it to that. Don't be like, while you're with me, like disrespecting me. I think it's disrespectful. Don't be like going after her, doing little things like, you know, don't be disrespecting me like that. Acknowledge her, appreciate her, whatever, but don't disrespect me and just watch her. I think that's disrespectful, because I would never do that. I would never be with my man holding his hand and be like, oh my god. First of all, I would never be like, yo, he's fit. Like, I would never do that. I don't mind my half telling me a girl's fit, but I would never do that to my partner. But I would never be looking at another man. Never, never, never. So why can't, you know, it's just disrespectful, I think. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yo, I know where I see myself in 5 years, but I don't like sharing it out or saying it out loud, only because it's like, I like to keep my moves private. But I know where I'm going to be in 5 years. I know, and it becomes clearer and clearer. I'll be fucking 30 in 5 years, man. Oh my god. Yo, 30 is young though. I think 30 for a woman is sexy. Sexy. Do you think your biggest achievement is this year? I should say so. I think there's a lot that's happened this year. There's a lot of things I've accomplished. The shoots that I've been getting, the people that I've met and spoken to, the opportunities and everything. So definitely it's up there. My biggest, I kind of reluctant on that, because I think my biggest year was when I decided, yo, I'm going for the life I want. When I stepped out of my comfort zone, when I stepped out of my fear. So I think when I decided that, when I started doing stepping stones, that was my biggest achievement. This year is definitely accomplished a lot, yeah. How do you realize your worth and believe in yourself? Girl, you realize your worth by people treating you like fucking shit, and you're like, no, you don't treat me like that. I don't deserve that. You gotta know what you want and how you want people to treat you. And I think by people treating you a certain way and you feeling a certain way makes you feel like, wait, no, this doesn't feel right. You need to not treat me like this. Is how then you get people to respect you, as in like you set boundaries. I realized my worth by feeling like I'm worthless and knowing I was nothing. And when I felt like that in my life, I was like, this is not okay with me. I don't want people to look at me like I'm a charity case or sympathy. So that's when I was like, no, nah, you are not going to be in this situation again. You are not a charity case. No. That's when I was like, no. So to realize your worth, you need to feel worthless in order to be like, yo, I ain't feeling that again. That's what I'm saying. Pain, feeling pain in a young, going through pain, going through tragedy from a young age is a blessing. It truly is, because it molds you. It can either break you or mold you, and I feel like it has molded me, and that's why I don't take a lot of shit. That's why I'm like, all the time, because I ain't taking shit. I ain't taking shit, because I give myself a lot of fucking shit. I give myself a lot of negative talk behind the positivity as well, like, but that's why I ain't taking it from no one else, because I know how it feels to be hard on myself. Why am I going to be in a situation, or why am I going to be around people who point out my flaws that I'm already feeling about myself? No, it's not okay with me. You believe in yourself by just fucking believing, like you believe in yourself by looking at yourself every day and like, yo, you can do this. Like there's this every day I get up and I'm like, but then I'm like, no, Nida, no. There's this like left, right side devil, angel always here. I just don't feed into the negativity. I just don't. I don't, because no one's gonna give me the life I want. No one's got my back from day one. No one. I'm out now. So you believe in yourself because you're the shit. Everyone, you're human. You've got what it takes. There's that fire in you. Believe in it. Grow from it. My face. How many friends do you have, and do you trust people? Wonder with Nida. Lol. Do I have friends? Yeah, I have friends. I have friends. Solid friends, I do. That probably on one hand, maybe two hands now. Like, I think 5, 6 friends. Like my go-to people when I'm sad, I have my best friend. She knows my sadness, everything. I have a friend who knows my deepest insecurities, like my dark side, is one friend. She knows when I'm sad and everything. Then there's another friend who just knows, do you know what I mean, just knows. Them two, and then there's another one who, so 3 friends, 3 girlfriends, 3 girls in my life, I'd say. 3 girls in my life. And then I've recently met people who are real. So my friends, I have 3 friends. Do you know what I mean? Like friends. No matter where I am in the world, they're my friends. And yeah, and then I've got my homeboy, Flames, Dwayne. Honestly, he is gonna be holding a bucket of flowers when I walk down. Again, like people thought like, you know, when you see a guy and I forgot what I was, a guy and a woman, it's straight away romantic. Nuh-uh. We have this chemistry as in like friends, like we're like, we call each other flames because it's like, yo, do you know, like we're the same, but it doesn't mean like, oh, you're gonna, you know, it's one relationship. No, like, that's my homeboy, that's my friend, that is my friend. Do you know what I mean? That is like my homie, like, you know, I like, you know, there's not just, I think that's what nowadays as well, like people go on like a guy and a girl can't be friends. That's bullshit. Meet me, ask the guys that, you know, like I know there's times where guys try to move the line, they try to test the waters. Meet me. If I say you're my friend, you're my friend. I've had guys who have been like, yeah, we tried it with you, and I'm like, yeah, I know you did, but you didn't succeed. Because when I say like you're my friend, like I set the friend line. What is that called? Friend zone, straight up. Do you know what I mean? And I get friend zoned as well. I think. I just don't put myself in romantic situations. So. About my business. What does a typical day in your week look like? That was my fucking face that I attached to it. Like this, like I'm always like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's why like there's a lot of joke going around now on my social media, and you'll see me like being what the fuck, because I am always like, what the fuck? Like my flatmates, my friends and everything, my clients, like they know this. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck? And this hand gesture, until I did that karaoke, guys, like I didn't realize how like my clients would be like, this is me, like what the fuck? Like I'm very sassy, and I didn't realize how sassy and I was until I watched myself doing karaoke, and I was like I don't know, like yeah, my day-to-day life is like, what the fuck? It's just like, what the fuck? Like I would be because like again, like I have a devil and an angel on my shoulder every step of the hour, of the minute, of the second, of the day. So part of me is like, no, you can do this, and part of me like in a moment, it's like I'm bipolar or something. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm done. Then I'm like, no, come on. Then I'm like, no, I'm fucking done. And I'm like, no, I'm done. So there's a lot of like mood swings and everything. I think because when my mind's overworking, and I used to meditate, guys. I did a mindful coaching thing when I was on the cruise ship and stuff. I meditated. Since I came to the Middle East, since I came here, since it's been a year and a bit now, and since Feb, I can tell you exactly, since Feb, I've not meditated. That peaceful side of me has gone. The fact that when I told someone said to me, you need to do yoga, I looked at them, I was like, I've got yoga, I do Pilates, and they're like, and I was like, yo, you lot took it out of me, like, here it's gone, like, I've lost that side of me, that mindful side. It seems like, yo, I think because I'm obviously having your own business and building it, it's a lot of stress. So like I'm just like lost. I have no time. It's like, it's not that I don't have time, I don't make time to meditate because I can't, but I need to get that side back of me, because that mindful side, I feel like that's why I've had that's why the times I feel like I can't deal with stuff properly, because how I used to deal with things properly, I've lost that part, like the meditation, the mindful side and stuff, and being at peace. I stopped that, and that's why I've had difficulties in situations that I'm like, what am I doing, like what the fuck, because I lost that, which is not good. I'm gonna bring it back. Oh guys, questions. What keeps you going? Wonder with Nida. Oh, this picture was where it all kicked off this year, like my Dubai desert shoot. Yo, I love you, Annette. What keeps me going, I think I've touched on this earlier. No one's got me like me. What keeps me going is me. It's the life I want. Is the life I want for my kid. Is what I want to achieve. I motivate myself. What keeps me going is me. And I've had a time in my life when I feel like I've lost the fire, and that is when you've lost the will to live, that's when you fail. If you can't pick yourself back up and you've literally deflated, that is the saddest thing to see a human, because I've been like that. I've been in that situation where I'm like, oh my god, it's sad. You need, when you lose the will, you lose everything. I was talking to my best friend and I was like, I want to do something that's more than fitness. Like I want to do something, I just want to expand as much as I can in my field. Like there's something that I want to do that's more. and I thought of like pastel wear. Do you know, like I wanted, like there was Gymshark going off, and I think one time I was looking at different influencers selling leggings and stuff like that, and I was like, yo, like I want to do something that's for curvy women, that's for do you know, like people who don't feel comfortable and who wanna feel fit, because fitness is more than just looking good in something. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted something to represent what I believed in, and so I was like, I want to make, I don't know.